Hello everybody, and welcome to Granary. Please take note of the fire exits. In the unlikely event of an emergency, the muster point is located in the car park. May I please ask you now to ensure that all mobile phones are completely switched off. Please note that all photography and recording of the performance is forbidden. There will be a 15-minute interval during this show, and we ask you to vacate the auditorium during this time. Enjoy the show.
All things nice. Let's kill our mummy. Whose mummy? Whose mum? Yes, whose mum? Well, all our mummies, if you like. Who's going to do it? Dare you? Dare you? We'll all do it. How? It's my tea time. I don't know. Boiling oil. Dare you? Shut up, baby. Tell you what. What? I've got a penknife. I've been keeping it for something special. You pinched it off to me, Tati. And we'll get some string and take Mummy down by the railway line where there's a hole in the fence. And I think you have to put a stake through her heart. We can't kill them all. We haven't got enough string. Oh. Just ours then. They're too young to be in our gang anyway. They can kill their mummies when they're old enough. Oh, do mine. I don't really like blood. Lucy Parker in my class cut her finger off at school today. Ooh, I'd be sick. No, just the top bit, like a flap. Flip, flap, flop. Do you want us to kill your mum? She's too young to know. She's got no daddy. If we do her mummy, then she'll be an orphan and we'll be responsible. Her mummy's all right. She gave us lemonade. Oh, she's splitting us though. Then we'll be outlaws. Go away, baby. Go on, go home then. Tea time. Tea time. Tea time. Peggy! She'd only cried when she saw the blood. Me? I'm not having any babies. How do you know? Well, I'm not getting married. It still might grow. What? The seeds, the baby seeds inside you. It can't, can it? Oh. What are you doing? Voodoo. We need a bit of her fingernail and hair and stuff. She might haunt us. Oh, you don't know anything, do you? What's that about? Voodoo, you wally. We're going to have a seance to call up spirits from beyond the grave. Oh, we do that at school. Do you? Yeah, on Friday we take buttercups apart and we count their stay bits. Yeah. Alright, well take my hands. You have to repeat after me. After me. We call up the spirit of Granny! We call up the spirit of Granny! Who died 3 years ago, last Wednesday, and lived in Twickenham. Amen. Amen. Oh, it's getting dark. What happens now? You from beyond the grave, tell us how to kill Mummy! You from beyond the grave, tell us how to kill Mummy!
What can I do? I'm feeling kind of like I've kind of gone rippling. Now Mr. Woo, he's got a naughty eye that flickers. You ought to see him waddle as he's hiding, ladies.
to the wireless in case Mr. Churchill makes an announcement. It is my duty.
Knickers!
Come out!
Suki. Suki, take it off again. Off again. Off again.
Suki, take it off again!
I told you before! Suki's our toilet dress! Will you listen? It's alright, Suki. Mommy will cuddle you. Oh, Mr. Woo! You've got the naughty eye.
I shall have to tell Father.
Sorry.
Pardon?
Very sorry, Mummy.
Mother.
Mother?
And you spoiled your trousers. I just pressed those.
Have it? Oh, yes I have.
Have you done your practice today?
Yes. Bits of Chopin and 10 very easy chorals.
Well, you ought to be on Beethoven now, not nursery rhymes. The amount of paying for your tuition.
You're not throwing them away.
No, we shall go to St. Mark's Jungle. Let's hear Beethoven's Minuet in G. Have you washed your hands? Good girl. Margaret! What on earth are you doing?
I'm springing passion like a fat lady in the whole orchestra.
We'll have less passion and more perseverance, please. Oh, that will do nicely for tonight. I think we should get on to the piano now.
Well, next door have a proper Anderson shelter.
We shall too presently. Father's been to the depot, but they've gone out of stock. Pre-Christmas rush. Help Mother make the bed.
Watch out, Suki! Here comes a big fat bomb!
Margaret!
Well, it looks like a bomb.
It's a boat
I know. Suki thinks. Suki wants a Christmas stocking too this year. She's not very brave.
Put your night dress on.
But where is my gas mask?
Here, I'll put it next to the clothes stand.
Where would you and Father sleep?
In the hall.
Why?
Well, I think it's safer
Why?
there. Because sometimes the bombs can make the house shake a little. They can make little holes in the roof. But nothing will fall on you here.
Except the piano. Jillian's Mummy and Daddy sleep in one bed, not two.
Are you getting into bed?
Yes. Oh, Suki!
Tuck you up, tuck you in.
Will Father Christmas know I'm under the piano?
I expect so. See, Margaret, you are a parcel and I'm wrapping you up.
And they've got a Christmas tree with candles. Why can't we have a tree? Can't we?
Mayn't we?
Mayn't we?
No! Pine needles cause a mess. Besides, candles are dangerous.
Can Hitler see them?
You never know.
Does Hitler fly over our house?
Have you said your prayers?
No.
I'll say goodnight then.
Stay a minute. Do you and Father say your prayers? Do you?
Father does. I think that does very nicely for the both of us.
Do you?
I'll say goodnight now.
Will we win the war?
Not if you don't stay quiet and go to sleep.
What do you mean? Gillian says there's parts of Manchester where there's nothing left but bricks. Squashed. She says people get squashed under there too. Mummy?
Father will be home soon.
Mummy? Mother? What happens when you die?
I shall bring you some cocoa presently.
Shush, Suki, shush! No, I won't hold you. You ought to go to bed now by yourself. You're 8 years old.
Jackie? Jackie, what are you doing under the piano?
Seeing what it's like. Mummy says you used to put her to bed under here, under the piano in World War II, and listen to the wireless.
Margaret says you read a lot of books.
Only because she won't let me watch television. Daddy does. Why'd you call her Margaret?
Because she's my little girl. You're always your mother's child, my mother used to say.
But she's my mummy.
I'm her mummy.
Yes, but she calls you mother. That's different.
How?
Just is. You won't tell her about the mug I broke.
Oh, it was only utility.
What's that?
From the war. I'll tell her you've been a very good girl, all by yourself. We'll go out to the garden and we'll break 2 jam jars presently.
Why?
Because things go in threes. If you break one thing, more are sure to follow.
Is that true?
So they say.
Who's they? Why has your bath got feet? This is very old wood.
It's as old as your grandparents. We've had this since we were first married.
Yes, it is very old-fashioned.
Classical!
Are those plastic?
No! Wax.
Well, can't you afford plastic?
I've had these years since your mother was a little girl.
Well, we've got no kitchen chairs with yellow seats.
Oh yes, your mother does like those new formicas, doesn't she?
When you spill your dinner on it, you can just wipe it straight off. All our furniture's new. Poor old Gran, it's all old here, isn't it?
It was new once.
Well, can I tell you something?
What?
I like your old house.
You tell your mother that.
Why?
Just do it for me.
We don't have a larder you can hide in either.
Oh, we'll make fairy cakes. Then we can give Margaret tea when she arrives.
Lucy Parker in my class can do the hula hoop to 100.
And I will teach you grace in French.
Oh, what for?
Oh, come along. We'll go find Mrs. Beaton then. Oh! All right, kiss your gran then.
It's much nicer here.
Margaret? Margaret? I brought you your cocoa. Are you asleep, dear? Well, you'll just have to drink it cold in the morning then. Can't be wasting good sugar and cocoa.
Mum's got the curse.
What curse?
The curse.
Oh. How do you know she's got it?
You can tell.
How?
Just can. She's been cross with me all morning.
Well,
Will you be cross if you had the curse? Like in that story, she might turn into something.
will she die?
You have the curse until you're an old lady.
Then what?
Then it stops. Then you die.
Did she prick her finger and bleed?
I don't know. She might have. I didn't see any blood.
Cross your heart she's got the curse.
And hope to die. We were in the ABC having buns. Mum said she had to go to the ladies. When she came back, she said, "We'd better go quickly. I've got the curse." So I went to the ladies to have a look. And sure enough, on the wall, there it was.
What?
The little heart-shaped drawing. I thought she'd been looking different. Sort of oldish in the face.
Doctors and nurses, a 5 nurse!
I'll be doctor. Who'll be patient?
I'll be patient and you be doctor, and then it's my turn.
I brought her kiss. Good morning, Mrs. Bradley. What seems to be the trouble? Could you take your knickers off, please?
Think we all?
You've been telling.
No.
You have.
I think Mum knows what we do.
How dummy.
She says she can see inside my head?
We'll just have to pretend then. Could you lie down, please? Not very nice this time of year, is it?
Is it very bad?
I'll just have to feel it.
Oh, don't touch!
You like it?
I might catch a baby!
I think you've got one already.
Oh, that's my husband. Can't trust him.
How is your husband?
He's up and gone.
I am sorry.
I'm not. You ought to drop by for a cuppa. Alright, that's enough. My turn.
Will you have to stethoscope me?
Alright.
Can you hear anything?
I think your baby is coming.
Shall I tell my husband?
No need to cause for alarm.
Will it hurt?
Push! It's like doing a big poo and then the baby pops out.
You know that yellow nightie we hid? Mum wore that when I was born. It's got a dark red stain on it.
No, it's not. It's brown.
Blood dries up when it's very old.
Truly? Let's go and look then.
When a baby's born, they cut the cord.
What's that?
It joins the baby to its mummy.
Let's be buddies tomorrow.
No, it's weddings tomorrow.
Why?
You have to get married first.
Please, Mummy, leave me alone. You said you were staying with his parents.
Oh, we were, but they didn't mind us sleeping together. Not everybody has your house.
You wind me up sometimes, Jackie.
Oh, careful, you sound like Granny now.
Oh, what am I going to tell Daddy?
Oh, well, if you want me to behave like an adult, then stop treating me like a child.
You don't know what might happen.
I might fall in love.
You can get pregnant the first time, you know.
Oh, well, thanks for telling me now.
Well, if you had come to me and you said that you wanted
Well, I did say I wanted to have a talk with you, actually, and you said, oh, tell me while we go around the garden centre, don't you remember? Besides, you can't scare me, okay? Because I'm on the pill. Since when? Since before Neil and I went away at half term. Oh, but you know that because you were reading my diary.
Oh, well, I don't know. You could have been on drugs. Anything. Well, I'm going to sound like some old fuddy-duddy when I said this, though. But you have no idea what you've done. It's a very serious...
It was no big deal. It was a relief to get it over with. I cried afterwards, but then I laughed. I expect it's better with someone you're in love with.
You could have waited.
Why?
I had to.
That's just it, isn't it? That's just it, isn't it?
This affects your A-levels.
What? You know, I'm going to go make a phone call. Phone Neil.
I had an admirer. I never eaten oysters before. Wouldn't let me see the bill, that sort of man. Well, Ken must have known when I got home because I had my hair done. On a Wednesday. 10 years ago. purple.
Have you said a proper hello?
Are you feeling better?
Better. Mother.
Where's Daddy?
He's gone to fill the car with petrol.
That chair's for you.
No, really.
Oh, the rug will do quite nicely for me. Sit down and have some tea.
Oh no, I said can we be ready to leave as soon as he comes back?
Her bag is packed and in the hall.
But if we stay for tea, then we won't be back in London till way past Jackie's bedtime.
I don't mind.
Jackie made the cakes, didn't you, dear?
All right, Mother. And what have you been doing, darling?
I broke a mug and then we broke 2 jam jars.
Oh dear.
Jackie's been an absolute angel.
Oh, have the yellow one with the Smartie.
I hope you've been taking your iron tablets.
Thank you, Jackie.
Oh, could you, Bernice, notre pan quotidien, amen.
Well, this is very nice.
How was Windermere? Did you drive about much?
We stayed in a lovely guest house. It was a bit pricey, but Ken insisted that I was pampered.
What pampered? Nurse.
No. Pampered is being spoiled a little bit, like you've been here.
Thank you.
And I've got some Kendal mint cake.
Oh, and some for Granny. Oh, never mind, Granny, we can share.
I hope you didn't walk about much.
It rained a lot, but luckily there was a nice lounge, big fire. Time to stop and think. You know, Mother, I didn't realise I wanted it till I lost it. It's been a relief you having Jackie for the past week, but I missed you, darling.
I cried the first night, didn't I, Granny? And then at breakfast, Grandad gave me your old napkin ring.
Oh, Jackie.
And your old doll. It's like a real baby. It's got real curled up fingers and toes. I was practicing. I bathed it, and I put it to sleep, and it closed its eyes.
No.
Oh, Mummy.
Jackie.
Well, I didn't break it. I didn't break the doll. Shh. Granny, you're hurting.
If you hadn't been so hasty to get that temping job, you would have never lost that baby.
It's all right. It'll dry in the sun.
That's for Jack. He wanted something from his grandchild.
Today's highest temperature is expected to be a cold 3 degrees Celsius, so wrap up warm. Most roads in the city have been cleared now, but there's still ice and snow in the Pennines. The forecast is more snow tonight. Police are asking motorists leaving Manchester on northbound routes to drive slowly because of black ice. Meanwhile, here's something to remind you of summer days.
I wanted it to look nice. Now it won't all fit in. Shh, Rosie, please. Shh. Shut up! There now. You better not be crying when Mummy and Daddy arrive. Where did you get the energy from, yelling all night like that? My little rabbit. Little basket. And where's your red sock? Oh, look. There they are. Yes, there. I even washed your red sock, Rosie. Washed everything. Don't want Mummy to think. Well, all these ashtrays, Rosie, I've got to clear up. Sandra and Hugh, they never think about you, do they? Hello? Oh, shit, the mess. Yeah, come in.
Hello, Jackie.
Hi, Mummy.
It's not locked. I knew it would be you. You've been smoking.
Journey from London okay?
Not how I remembered it, Moss, like all these tower blocks.
He's Daddy, is
He's
he?
waiting in the car.
He didn't mind, I couldn't
He
find.
understands.
Mummy, this is Rosie.
I had to come up the stairs, you know. The lift was out of order and there was quite a lot of stairs.
Please.
3 months.
Say hello.
Pretty.
What do you think?
You had curly eyelashes like that.
Did I?
Hello,
Oh, don't wake her.
Of course not.
Sorry, I just...
You think I don't know?
I've packed all her things. Here. I put her bottles in the carrier. There was a bit
Really, you don't need.
Well, what would I do with it?
I've been to mother care. Got some of those disposable nappies. Like you said, well, quite different from when you were a baby. Oh, what about this speech? Oh, won't you want to keep this?
Oh, no, leave
private?
those. Things she's grown out of.
Why do you have to try? All by yourself, did you believe me?
I wanted to see if our theories worked. But then... Well, when I got back from hospital, everyone had gone. You think I had BD, not a new baby.
He should be here with you. No. Rosie's father, you in these flats.
Mummy, I told you, he visits and sends money. It was my decision.
Yes, but you had no idea. I told you nothing for nearly 3 months then after when Rosie was born, and then a phone call. Out of the blue, potatoes boiled dry.
You knew I'd phone eventually.
Look at you now. A year ago you had everything. So I decided to start art school, new friends.
I'll go back! Finish the degree, yes I will. I won't fail at both things. Just think of her at night. Cheek soft against mine. Like an apricot. She will be happy, won't she?
After you phoned. After you asked us. Daddy went upstairs to get your high chair from the attic. Like sisters, he said. A new baby sister. Aren't you precious?
I can't come and visit without her knowing. I can't.
Jackie, darling, we both know it would be impossible.
I don't believe
You
you.
can tell her when she's grown up, when she's 16.
That'll be too late. Give me the bags.
You've got such opportunities.
Expectations.
Yours! You've got to!
Why? Why not just Rosie?
You've got to go further than me. And Rosie too, otherwise... What's it been worth?
Does Granny and Grandad know?
No. Let me tell them. Maybe you should stay with them. This Christmas, just until you find a new flat. My little lamb. Oh, what's this?
Her red sock, she needs it to go to sleep.
You keep on.
Love her for me. I'll help you to the
No,
car.
it's all right. Daddy's waiting.
I'll come for Christmas and visit lots when I can afford the fare to London. And don't forget to sing her the rabbit song at bath time.
Who wore this the first day you smiled? Do you remember? You wouldn't let go of my hair. Your first bonnet. And your shawl. Wrapped you up like a parcel. All the way home in the taxi from the hospital. Our secrets, Rosie. I'll take care of them. You'll never call me Mummy. Rosie, come back! Jackie, are you having a nasty dream? It's alright. It's alright. Mummy's here.
I'm glad when this clothes rationing is over. These sheets are all threadbare in the middle. RAF from the base at Padgate.
They'd be 29, not Lancasters.
I'll be glad when they're gone. Americans.
Mother, without them we wouldn't have even won.
Are you going to help me fold this sheet, or are you just going to stand there all afternoon identifying aircraft?
Maybe one of them's Ken.
Well, I don't see how that's possible if he's calling in half an hour.
Oh, I can't wait to live in London. Ken says he'd get a job there. He's frightfully clever. I'm in love, Mother.
It will break soon.
And I'm going to learn how to type. Ken says it'd be useful if we need a second income. Anyway, typing's far more useful than those stupid school certificates. I'll get a proper job.
And what do you call running a home? I knew we were in for a storm.
I'm not wasting my life.
Thank you, Margaret. Pull. There was no need to snatch it out of my hands there, so you've spoiled it
Well,
all.
you can pick it up again, can't you? Anyway, Ken and I decided we're not having babies, children and all that.
It's not going to hold. What makes you so sure you can keep Mother Nature at bay?
There's things you can get. I've heard about them.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the desire for little arms reaching up and clinging round your neck. Smell from the lavender beds just there. Mother Nature is hard to find. It's not just a question of other things or what have you.
Little arms clinging. There, see, that's what I don't want. That's the difference between our two generations, Mother.
Well, I'm glad you have it all figured out, Margaret. Can you sort your father's socks, please?
You want a nice snapshot for the family album, don't you? Proof? To show the neighbours, well, I'm going to be different. Women did so much during the war and there's nothing to stop us now. Ha! You think I'm being selfish, don't you?
I felt a few drops then. But what makes you think I wanted children?
Mother!
I had a job once too. I know it was only teaching, but there's an odd maroon one there. Of course, your father has absolutely no idea. One would never tell him. But there was no choice then, so I don't know whether it was my need to love him or his desire for a son. Horrible colours he likes. Maroon. Not my choice at all.
Your garden is always looking so lovely, Mother. May I take a cutting off one of your geraniums to bring to London with me?
Oh, Margaret, why does it have to be London? Oh, I do wish people wouldn't do that. Bring some.
He's bought an Austin Healey. Oh, it's got a phony group. Oh, you must come and see. I told him to honk when I moved Father's car into the garden. I've got a lot of cases to put into the
Oh, but what about that nice Graham next door? All the trips he took you on to the ornamental gardens at Bellevue.
Yes, Mother. Well, I'm not going to be a Manchester dentist's wife.
Well, I must say that Jack asked my mother before there was any talk of weddings
Jones, have you still got your posy?
He's reversing into my lily of the valley!
He's not! He's not! He's just parking!
Oh, curious method of just party!
Oh, that's so typical. You think all American men are brash and loud and wears a chew gum and want to marry English girls. You're just so pretty!
Margaret, that is enough! Anyways, he is going to marry an English girl.
Oh, Mother. Don't look at me like that with your lips pressed together.
Well, it's too late now. These sheets are dumb. I knew this lovely summer wouldn't last. I better take out the best service for tea. She'll need bed linen. And these are all worn. Something old, something new, so they say.
She says that that's because she loves him. Now we can do the vow!
It's too late! You've probably got a seed and it's going to grow and grow and fill you up.
But you're still my best friend!
Don't talk to me about best friends, because I'm never playing with you again!
Kissing wasn't as good as best friends. Why'd you do it then? To get the penknife back.
You didn't mean to kiss a boy. You could have given him some bubble gum.
I did. He wanted a kiss too. They said I'm a sissy.
You are.
Oh, I'm bleeding.
Do I do it too?
Yes. Ready? Truth is honesty, honesty is true. Keep your promise and I'll keep you.
You can't ever lie to me now. Can you see into the future?
A bit.
Will you have a look for me?
It'll happen anyway. Mummy says don't cross bridges.
Is that a spell?
I don't know, she just says it.
At night?
She used to say it to Daddy in the garage. Don't cross bridges! It must be a spell. Margaret?
Mother?
Hello?
Oh, Mother, sorry. I was going to ring you. It's not gone past 6, is it?
2 minutes ago. We've just got the news on.
Oh, sorry. I was just seeing to Ken.
Oh, is he poorly again?
Oh, yes, slight cold, very
You
slight.
don't sound too good, dear.
I'm fine.
You don't look after yourself.
Mother, why did you ring?
Oh, just to see if you were all right.
How did you know?
What, dear?
How's Father?
We've still not seen Jackie.
She's been since when?
Well, it's been a year now.
Well, I've only ever seen her ever slightly.
I suppose she's busy with her studies.
Oh yes, very.
But your father and I thought she might visit more, being in Manchester herself. She's not moved.
Oh well, yes. I'm not really sure.
It was Doc's birthday last week.
Did you get the cards?
Oh yes, very nice. Only he usually gets a hand-painted one from Jackie.
Well, you know how it is, she's got to, rebel while she's still a teenager.
What?
She's got to revise. She's revising for her exams.
Oh, we were thinking we might go and visit her.
Oh, no, I wouldn't do that. She's, decorating her new flat.
She should have told us. I have many furnishings put by that I don't use anymore.
How's father?
Creeping. Can't use his hands at all anymore. And my, that he was here trying to sign the will.
You said.
So I decided to sell his painting things. Easels and that we've had since we were first married.
Mother, why didn't you tell me? Not the sabre brushes.
No. Jack wants Jackie to have those. Although I said to him, I don't suppose she'll be wanting those now that she's at a polytechnic. He has a great store put by for her.
Mother, I want you to come and visit us.
We're coming at Christmas, or don't you want us this year?
Of course, I was thinking perhaps the week after next.
What is it?
I can't explain over the phone.
Are you hiding anything from us?
No!
Good or bad, dear?
Good. Very.
It's not that sofa you were telling us about?
No.
Well, that's 2 minutes. I'll finish now.
Yes.
Oh, Jack will be pleased to know.
What?
About Jackie.
What?
Revising for her exam. I'll say goodnight now.
Good night. Oh, Jackie, what are you doing to me?
It's my birthday today and it's all gone wrong already. I'm going to bury you, Suki. 8 is too old for dolls. I want a Sex Pistols t-shirt. Some hope. Unless Jackie gets me one. I'd have buried you ages ago, Suki, if you hadn't been Mums. I couldn't care less now if Mum sees me doing this. Suki. Stupid name. Even cutting your hair, it won't go punk. I bet Mum cuddled you and stuff, didn't she? Well, I only hug people when I want to, not when it's visitors. When I want to, I can hug harder than anyone in the world. I'm saving it. I was going to give you away to the toy collection at school, do you know that? Mummies give their babies away sometimes. They do. Oh, shut up crying! There, see? I'm pushing you in an urn. People get buried in urns. Jackie will be here soon. She never cries. No one else at school has a sister who's a grown-up. I might easily run away and live with Jackie. Then you'd be sorry. So would Mum. I'm going to paint the cherry tree now. For Jackie. Happy birthday! Rosie? Why did you buy me one? Mum usually makes one.
Oh, thanks.
It doesn't look as good as this. And she always makes chocolate because she thinks I like it.
Why don't you tell me you don't?
You know Mum, never listens. I think she just likes making birthday cake. Even Dad gets one.
Well, will we blow out the candles then?
Shouldn't we wait for Mum?
Oh, yes.
Has it got drink in it?
Rum. A bit.
Mum and Dad never drink anything exciting. You know that funny shaped bottle you brought them back from Mexico? It's still in the cabinet.
Well, I brought Mummy some Greek lace this time. Something she wouldn't treat herself to.
She's so mean. You know she wouldn't buy me a Sex Pistols t-shirt. She said, "No dear, you haven't outgrown last year's summer dresses." As if I'd be seen wearing those.
What's that, dear? Here we are. Celebration drinks. When was it the last time you were here, Jackie?
I don't know. Will we light the candles, Rosie? Can I? 1 year.
in 4 months. I was thinking we could have some of that special tequila you brought us, Jackie. We save it for special occasions.
See?
Me too. A little bit. Magic. I used to wish. Blow the candles out.
I think Jackie will.
No, darling, before it spoils. Blow the candles out.
Janet.
Now wish, Rosie. No, you can't argue it.
No, you wish
when you
well,
got
Rosie.
Rosie
Stop
and
it, you two!
I guess I'll put it then. Must have cost Jackie a lot.
I don't want it anymore. Don't go, Rosie, love. What's this? Oh, you mustn't look. I can't paint like you can.
Oh, but it's lovely, Rosie.
No, it's not. The sun's running into the grass. Well, it could be abstract. Don't be stupid. Even you can see it's a mess. Can I keep it? It's for Mum. Here, Mum.
Oh, that's lovely, darling. Say sorry to Jackie.
Sorry, Jackie.
But where we put it? The kitchen walls are all chock-a-block.
The fridge.
Run and put it there before someone sits in it like Jackie did. How's Manchester?
Fine.
Working hard?
Yes.
I've got a full-time job now too.
Well, that's nice. Simon and I were hoping to open a gallery of our own in a few years. If we get back in.
I did like Sam.
We're not together anymore.
You know, Jackie, it'd be lovely if you could find someone. You'll hate me for saying this, but it can get very
Mummy,
lonely.
Simon wanted children. I tried to believe I could start again. Stupid. I just kept thinking about Rosie.
Mom, where's the blue tag? In the cupboard with the carrier bags.
Oh, it's alright. She doesn't need me, does she?
No.
No what? No, you must never ride your bike on the main road. I do. Me and Zoe Taylor never. Well, you shouldn't! Never ever! Oh, Rosie, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to shout. I just worry about her getting lost or attacked or getting knocked down and I'm not here.
I worry about you.
Still.
Mothers don't grow out of it. Here. A gift. For me.
It's lace.
Oh. Where were you this time? Greece. I always try to imagine how you can go on these big trips by yourself and nobody else to think about.
It's from a convent on the island. The nuns have been making the same passions for thousands of years.
Thank you.
Mummy, I've been given a rise. New bikes are expensive. I want to give you a check.
How dare you? This is not one of your art deals.
Mom? What's wrong? Oh, I hate you! Mom, I want to show you where I put the painting.
All right, darling.
Grandad? Are you in here? Well, if you're listening, I want you to know it was pretty stupid what you did. Leaving the house and stuff to Jackie. Mum and Gran were mega hurt. You know that? Grandad, I'd like to know, did you do it because you liked Jackie best? Or because you were jealous? Mice. I'm not scared. scared of you, Grandad. It's the others who are. You didn't get me.
Two months ago, Saturday, Jack died, and the house hasn't been aired since.
Well, we can soon put that right, Mother.
I doubt it.
I've turned the power on and the water.
I don't think that will be necessary.
Mother, we have to see to clear up.
You don't need to worry about bills anymore, Granny. I've it all sorted. Mum, I drove the van right up the back so we can just load things straight in.
My lily of the valley!
I couldn't see the snow over everything.
It was terrible driving up on the motorway.
Well, did you have a nice time in London?
Terrible.
Well, we're here now, Mother. Have some tea, I brought the flask.
I shan't want any. You have some.
I want to get on.
Sit down while the house warms up.
Oh, I shan't want to be a nuisance to anyone.
Jackie?
Got sugar in it?
Yes.
You know I don't.
You have no sense of compromise, have you? Look at Rosie.
She'll catch her death.
She never does. Look what I found.
Is it wax?
Oh, the Christmas rose.
It's dead.
It's not dead, it's frozen. That's dead. Well, we could unfreeze it.
Even you can't organise roses to come alive. They should have all been pruned by now. Blown down by the storm.
So you can't prune them all now.
I don't want whoever buys this house to think Jack and I didn't know about our rosies.
Granny, we can pay to have the garden done before we sell.
All that money, and Jack never wanted to spend a penny of it.
Mum, can Jackie and I make a snowman?
Rosie, we've only got the day and tomorrow to sort this house out, and I don't suppose Jackie wants us in her flat any longer than that.
Mummy, I told you you can stay as long as you like.
You said you've been using your bedroom to store painting.
That was before the exhibition. Anyway, Rosie's room is always ready. Can't I stay?
Rosie. Now, Jackie, you tell us what to do. Given his father left you in charge of everything.
Oh, Mummy, that's just because I live in Manchester too. He knew I'd be on the spot to do with the house.
Oh, I suppose being born in this house doesn't count, Jackie.
Granny, you take a bin liner and
She's going to throw it all in dustbins.
choose which curtains you want for this room. The rest will go for the auction.
I guess I'll make a start in the crockery then.
Okay, don't talk to me.
Rosie, grab some newspaper for scrunching, please.
Do some chores instead. Oh, you'll want to keep the willow passion, won't you, Granny?
Old crap.
Mother, you sit tight and we'll pass these things to her aunt.
I shan't want any of this. It's all Jackie's possession now, according to the will.
Granny, you'll need things for the house in Oldham.
It's not a house. It's an end terrace.
Small for Gran, that's a bit mean. Jackie got you exactly the house you wanted.
Rosie, don't be rude.
I think you're both being rude to Jackie. She can't help what Grandad did.
But it seems 60 years of housewifery counted for nothing in Jack's eyes.
Mother, your house has always been a gleaming example to us. Rosie, can you grab some newspaper, please?
Jackie didn't follow it, did she? Jack was interested in her sort of work because he was always asking how her painting exhibitions were going. And as Jackie didn't care to visit, I had to make it up. And as we know, modern art is not my strong point.
She hardly ever visits us, Gran. I'm always there for your birthdays, Rosie. Most of them. I try. It's okay, Jackie. You travel lots. Your work's the most important thing, isn't it?
Funny how a job wasn't a good enough excuse for me. I think Father disapproved of it.
But your job's only typing, Mum. Besides, Jackie's different. She's got no kids. What's this vile mug?
Oh, that's utility. I used to give Margaret cocoa in that.
I'd forgotten.
Mum's always giving us cocoa.
It's funny, Mother, neither Rosie or Jackie even like cocoa.
You only want what you're denied.
Oh yes, I remember I broke this once. You or Grandad cleaned it.
I don't remember.
Oh, you weren't there.
Why have I not?
It was the summer you weren't well.
I don't remember.
So what about the willow passion, Granny?
That was the set for my wedding. Never the one I wanted.
Rosie, take Granny into the kitchen and sort out some pans.
What about the bedrooms?
What about them, Mother?
Well, Rosie will need some bed linen.
What for?
You never know.
I've got a duvet.
Rosie.
I have. Rosie, take Granny upstairs to sort out some sheets then.
Come along, princess.
I'm not a princess, I'm a punk. We could get an old wardrobe, Gran.
Why, love?
Play sardines, grill.
I want to know, when did I stop being Granny and become Gran?
You like it? I thought we might have a chat.
We can. While we do these, can't we?
How's work?
Fine. How's yours?
Oh. Okay. I'll pass the things.
I read this article at the hairdresser's about this woman who does silkscreen printing in Sheffield. Rather like you.
I don't do silkscreen printing. What a serious child you are.
On the beach at Scarborough. I was 6 years old. I remember Father wanted me that.
Oh, the highest standard, he'd always say to me.
1937. I remember him kissing me that day and saying, "You're nearly all grown up now." He didn't kiss me after that. You know, it's funny. You leave a bit of butter on your plate, it's either Mother going on about rationing or Father would tell us again on how he started his business with a tin of boot polish, cleaning gentlemen's shoes outside the Royal Exchange. What that had to do with butter, I really don't know.
Manchester Business Award, 1949.
He took me to the exchange once in the shares. Yeah, I'm going to have to wait outside, of course.
Mummy, is it upsetting you? Please sit down for a moment.
So much to do, Jackie. Let's keep going.
Look, the pottery duck I made.
Rosie made that.
No, I made it for Grandad.
Oh, I think I would know.
Mummy, Oh, come on, sit down for a moment.
It's just menopause.
Cramps. It shouldn't be doing that to you. Have you seen a doctor?
Oh, surgery hours are 9 till 6 and I'm working then.
Rosie's very energetic.
She's like you.
Mummy, I meant it about school holidays.
And how would you cope the hours you work?
Well, I could timeshare with Sandra at the art gallery. I asked her. She has 2 small children now.
All Rosie's school friends are in London.
It was just a suggestion, if you feel like you can't cope.
What are you suggesting?
Mummy, I wanted to ask you. What? Let's just get on. You know, when I've sold this house and invested the money in everyone, you always have to work so
Oh, I
hard.
have to work, Jackie. There's always something. I don't have your attitude to the future.
Well, that's everything. Oh no, wait, what's this? An old Victorian photograph.
That's Mother's mother.
Is it? Look at the stiff black dress and the high collar.
Goiter. Women in those days never showed their necks in public. Hormones, swellings, and no proper medicine to fix it.
Why hasn't Granny ever showed us this?
Jack didn't like it. Mother grew up in what she calls reduced circumstances. Her mother wasn't married. I read about it in a letter once.
How could you? What? Never tell me.
Oh, it wouldn't have made any difference, Jackie.
You know it would have. Mummy, oh, Rosie, look what you made me do.
Rosie, what on earth are you doing? Where's Mother?
We're folding sheets. The landing's a snowstorm.
I better go and look. Jackie, you pick up the pieces.
Never mind, Jackie. Look, Gran's got holes for eyes in the sheet. She's done one for herself too. That'll with Mama Frank. Oh, Rosie. What? I don't know. What's wrong? Rosie, you have to understand, Mummy has a lot to deal with at the moment. She's been telling me about Dad, hasn't she? What about Dad? Don't look so worried. Why do you always think things are your fault?
Does Mum work late?
Yeah, she's doing some new computer course in the evening.
Does Dad mind?
Yeah, Mum drives in despair. They have rows on.
What about?
Oh, I don't know, the washing or something. I just put my Walkman on.
Oh, Mummy, why didn't she tell me?
She doesn't want you to know she's messed things up. Come on, help me rip this sheet.
What for?
A banner. We're doing a greening protest outside the physics lab at school.
Why?
Secrecy kills. Nuclear secrecy. You can make one too.
Oh, sorry, Mummy.
How old are you?
30. Why?
You should stop that sort of thing now or you never will. You should hear Mum's I'm sorry voice on the phone to Gran.
Well, don't you worry about what Mummy thinks.
I worry about nuclear war and not getting a job and whether Mr. Walsh, the physics teacher, fancies me. Mum doesn't understand.
Oh, fancy not worrying.
He's old enough to be my dad. Mega creepy. You're old enough to be my mum. I'm glad you're not.
Why?
Because it would be a mega pain having to live up to you. Grandad used to go on and on about you, you know.
He disapproved of me.
He didn't.
Oh, I'm not the type of woman he thinks I should be.
That's what he liked. You are dumb.
Well, it wasn't admiration, you know, his will. It was revenge.
How?
I'd escaped. Families, nearly. Now he's made me responsible for all of you.
You are thick. He left you that money so you could open a gallery of your own.
Well, what would you do with the money Grandad left then?
I buy a baseball jacket instead of that yucky anorak Mum makes me wear. I wouldn't give it all to Mum, Jack. I'd give some to Greenpeace. Come on, let's go in the garden and practice our manners.
There's some washing flapping in the garden.
That's Rosie. She wants to change the world.
You used to be like that.
Have I changed so much?
It was thick snow that winter you came to stay with us. After Margaret had taken Rosie. Of course, you weren't in much of a state to enjoy Christmas.
You've still got my letter.
Of course.
Rosie must have it the day she turned 16.
Jackie, you make me so angry. You have to ask for what you want.
Honey, I can't.
You can't.
Mummy has a lot to deal with at the moment.
There's always an excuse. I never did ask for what I wanted. Resentment is a terrible thing, Jackie. You don't want to be resenting somebody at the end of your life.
What's in the bin liner?
The pale blue curtains from the bedroom.
Good, they were your favourite, weren't they?
Jack picked all the colours in the house. Very artistic, visitors would say. Scarlet I'll have in my new house.
Everything in the bin liner is for Oxfam. Ooh.
Nothing ventured, Jackie.
Mummy, Jackie, if you're not doing anything, there's a spare room to sort out. Yes, Mummy.
Margaret, I told you there was something wrong with that boiler.
Yes, Mother. Will I put these with the things for Oxfam, Granny?
Oh, there's something else in there, Jackie. Something you left with me once.
What?
The baby clothes.
I'd better go and see if everything's all right in the kitchen.
Are you giving them away?
No. Thank you for keeping them safe, Granny.
Rosie! It's no use. The world is going to end. I saw it on the television.
That's only the official view. You mustn't believe then. But it was scary when it blew up, wasn't it?
What's blown up, Rosie, dear?
The world. Oh, that's all right. I thought it was something else.
What?
Nothing, Mother.
We thought the kitchen ceiling had come down. Jackie's gone to check on the boiler. She's good at that sort of thing.
Yes, Mother.
They work too hard.
You shouldn't wind them on.
You should be helping them.
They'd only say I was more trouble.
I'll show you something.
It's the piano.
Don't you like it?
We've got a synth at school.
I had a friend called Sin.
What's this?
It's a salver. Jack's employees gave it to him on his retirement. It's only plate, of course.
The silver smells funny. I hate old things.
You hate dead things, Rosie, not old things. And so do I. I'm old.
Here, take this so you can see your face in it. Sit down on the piano.
What are you going to do?
Close your eyes. Smooth back the wrinkles.
Nice warm hands, Rosie.
Now open your eyes, Gran.
Oh!
There, see? You're not old, really. Only on the surface. My outside's the same as my inside. That's why when I talk, Mum thinks I'm being rude.
When you're old, if you're rude, they just think your mind is going. They don't understand that it's anger. Help me polish the piano.
Do I have to?
There's some polish and cloths in Margaret's hold-all.
Bradley's beeswax.
Ah,
Picture of a bee.
Jack's firm, of course. Can you unscrew it?
What was your surname, Gran?
Partington. Here. Take this and do the legs.
We're doing a project about you at school.
About me?
You're working class Lancashire, aren't you?
Do I look like it?
Olden families were all cotton and paper. Despite the decline in the manufacturing industry, community spirit remained strong.
You give your neighbour a bit of sugar, a bit of soap, whatever they needed, really. When the king came, we scooped up the manure for the tomatoes. Pride costs nothing.
That's what they said in the documentary you saw at school.
Did they now? You missed a bit there, see? When Mother and I arrived in Jubilee Street, the landlady, a big woman, arms like beef, though she wore fancy hats, said, "I didn't know you had a babby." "You never asked," said Mother. She did. And that was that.
You didn't tell her Dad?
No.
Does Mum know?
No.
Can it be our secret?
If you like, Rosie. Of course, neighbours gossiped, but the girl next door was also illegitimate. It was more common than they say in those documentaries. I was instilled to get on. Work hard and you'll rise like bread, Mother said. Are you just resting your arm or are you polishing? No one ever told me what to do. But by the time I met Jack, the neighbourhood was a different place. Wicked things, even in Oldham. Well, there was the Depression. When you've got no job, you lose a sense of things. But we worked hard, moved up, to Cheadle. I must say it was a bit snob. When Jack's parents came visiting, I used to have to borrow this silver teapot from next door. We got into a fix one day because next door's in-laws popped by the same afternoon. We had to pass it back and forth through the window. I never use bicarb in my scones. Just elbow. You can almost see our faces in it. There now. I fancy it will fetch quite a bit.
You can sell pianos for the small lads.
I think that Jackie has actually organised an auction. You can throw that away, it's soiled now. Oh, that's not rubbish.
It's full of clothes. Cheesecloth and flares. Yuck. I didn't know you were a hippie once, Gran.
Oh, quite a, what's the word? Swinger?
No kidding.
No. They're Jackie's. She left some things with me once. I think she didn't need any more.
Aren't they revolting? My big sister needs. Can I have these pants?
Oh, you can have what you want. Margaret obviously doesn't care for them anymore. Everything's throwaway now, it seems.
But these are program, mega trendy.
You don't want those pants. There's a nice beige skirt in here somewhere, see? Margaret bought those. They're American.
Are they real 50s?
There's generations in here if you poke about enough.
Don't say I didn't bring rubber gloves.
Mum, look! Do you recognise them? Gee, I simply must do my nails.
Rosie, you've got time for dressing up games?
I think they'd rather suit her, Margaret.
They're really sexy. I can't imagine you fitting into these, Mum. Does she look nice in them, Gran?
Did I, Mother?
Can't you remember that far back?
You only remember what you want.
Rosie, clear all this up. We're leaving as soon as Jackie's fixed the boiler.
Will you help me put my hair up like they did?
A beehive? You'll need sugar and water for that.
Like a punk. Should we keep the hippie clothes? To show Jackie?
I wouldn't bother.
Why not? Really embarrass her.
Not all memories are pleasant.
We should hide some clothes in the cellar for someone to find in 100 years. What's in this bag?
Oh, just some pale blue curtains.
What sweet little baby clothes.
Oh, put that back in the bag, Rosie.
Oh, I want this one with the little rabbits on.
You can't, they're Jackie's.
I'll ask Jackie then.
I should have known.
Did I leave the step ladder in here? Look what I found. Not your rabbit dress. Mine? Gran, you said it was Jackie's.
Did I? Well, you better ask Jackie then.
I bought it for you, Rosie.
Jackie? Jackie, are you helping me or what?
Mum, guess what?
What?
Guess. My baby dress. And guess what Jackie's told me?
No.
It's alright, everyone, Mummy. It's alright. What? Mummy's not feeling well, are you?
I am perfectly all right.
Well, I think I've had quite enough for today.
Yes, it's quite late, isn't it? It's 5:30, you wally.
Rosie, don't shout.
Mummy, are you alright?
I believe she's after overdoing it, dear.
Rosie, put those clothes in the bag for Oxfam.
Mum, don't be boring. She's just sitting down. I can see she's sitting down.
I'm tired, dear.
I'm not tired. Yes, you are.
Not you too. Margaret, have you seen the piano?
It's over there, Mother.
I know. I'm talking about the polish. You haven't even noticed, have you?
Mother, why did you do that? You need polishing again after the move.
But I'm selling it at the auction.
But it's the only thing Father left.
But it was mine. I bought it with my savings from teaching. You didn't know, did you?
You can't.
Of course you can. Food. Everyone into the car. I'm not hungry.
Mother needs to have her tea properly, don't you, dear?
I I'm no trouble. I shall have a boiled egg.
Can we get McDonald's? No, we're all going to my flat.
So you don't cook, Jackie?
Indian takeaway, Mother. There's a nice place on Stockport Road.
Oh, Mother can't possibly choose spare ribs.
Chew what?
I hate curry. I want McDonald's. Can I keep these pants?
Yes.
No, have you got your handbag, Mother?
I don't need any helping, thank you. Are you going home in rubber gloves?
Mummy, are you okay to drive if I take the van?
Does anybody want this tea?
Mom! No, you probably take it home and save it for tomorrow.
Rosie!
I'll take these out to the van. Oh, what's this dress? I've never seen it before. Looks like an original 1920s.
There's a tea stain, no, a grass stain on this. It was the frock I wore when Jack proposed.
Do you want to keep it?
I'm going to check the windows and turn the power up. Meanwhile, you two get in the car.
I'll see you both back at my flat. Look at you with your hair up like that, Rosie. You look so sweet. I wish you were still a baby. You looked sweet then too. Did I?
There was a time for babies, Jackie, and it's gone.
Ow, Jack, you always hug too hard.
Truth will out, Jackie. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Come on, Gran, let's go.
Rosie, put your anorak on. Oh!
I left the big torch in the landing. Wait there.
Jack? Jack? Oh, you should see the garden. All the roses blown down by the storms. Crushed. I suppose you rattle like a dry pod now. Skin on your skull frayed like paper. I tried so hard, even in those last few years. Something nourishing and not difficult to chew. But it was just pushed aside on your bed. You did that deliberately, didn't you? When you died, the nurses left me alone with you. To pray, I suppose. I climbed into bed beside you. Yes, I did. I lay beside you then. The sunshine was coming in the window. Hot. But you were as cold as ice.
Gran?
Oh, just give me a minute, dear. I have to put on my hat and gloves.
Gran, what's wrong?
Are they waiting for us?
Gran, you haven't got any gloves.
Oh, don't kiss.
Yes.
Lovely hair. Mine's all grey.
Look what I found in the spare room. What is it?
Solitaire. It's a game. My mother gave it to me years ago. I used to sit and play it in the evenings when Jack read the papers. You have to get all the marbles out of all the holes until there's just one left in the center. Solitaire.
Can we take it with us?
If you want.
Will you show me how to do it?
If you come and visit me. See, dear, all those are from the one plant I brought with me from Keatley.
I had mine in the kitchen all winter, but they haven't done so well.
Oh, you have to cut them right down until they're just dry sticks. Then, all of a sudden it seems, they start producing new leaves.
They look lovely, dear.
I've had a postcard from Rosie. Her and Jackie seem to be having a nice time.
Yes, it's been quiet at home.
You look thinner. Are you eating properly?
What do you mean?
Well, you coming all the way from London on a Tuesday.
Can't I even see you for a friendly visit?
Well, usually you're so busy.
Well, yes, I took the day off!
No need to snap, dear.
You've transformed this back garden. I must say the trellis is nice.
Oh yes, I'm quite proud. Only 5 years since the move. Keatley will be a massive bloom by now, of course. The jasmine hasn't done too well, but it's been such a spring.
Good. I mean, sorry. Spring awful, hasn't it?
How are your geranium tubs doing? I ate my shoe this afternoon.
Oh, yes.
Margaret, you're not listening to a word I'm saying.
Of course.
What's wrong, dear?
What do you mean, what's wrong?
You're upset.
I'm probably upset because you're accusing me of being upset.
I'm not accusing you. Don't take umbrage.
Really, Mother, I make the effort for a friendly visit and you react as though there's something wrong. Can't I even have a normal conversation with my own mother?
I don't know, dear.
What do you mean you don't know? And don't call me dear.
Trains are so expensive at this
See,
time
we
of
can't
year.
even talk without the housekeeping coming into it.
What is it? It's Ken, isn't it? He's not been made redundant.
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
I haven't seen Ken for a week, Mother. I don't think it's another woman. He's not like that, and we've always been very happy, but... Well, you read about these things. 1 in every 3 marriages, but... You don't think of yourself as a statistic, do you? Only I still want him.
Your father stopped wanting me many years ago. One didn't divorce then. I thought if I persisted in loving him, I wanted to be desired. The night before he died, we embraced. He held my hand, told me he loved me most that night. I believed him. Was it worth it? I ask myself. But you've made more of your life, a job and that.
Exactly. It's all my fault. Ken loved me, but he didn't want to share me.
With who?
With a job. Looking after Rosie, but I had to work. London is so expensive these days. But Ken married a wife. Not to work.
You expected too much. So did I. Jackie expects even more. My father turned up once to Jubilee Street. Mother took him back, of course. I saw the marks as she was bathing in front of the fire. She said he loved her so much he hugged her too tight. When I think of Jack, I think, well, I was lucky, really.
Come into the cottage with me. I have something I want to give you. You've never seen a photograph of my mother, have you?
No.
Morning post, Mrs. Metcalf.
Rosie, what on earth are you doing here?
Look, isn't it beautiful?
Have you been home yet?
No, we came straight from Gatwick, all the way in a taxi, can you imagine? But Jackie says when it's important, you must do these things.
Is she here too?
Yes, only she's gone to the third floor ladies to change into her artier clothes. She doesn't want you to see her looking a mess.
But you've been travelling all night.
So?
You better disappear before Mr. Reeves arrives at 9.
Don't you like it? Such style, the Italians.
How was Venice?
Brilliant. Fettuccine alla casa va bien. The food was marvellous. Dad would have hated it.
I'm sure.
I can't believe it's only 2 weeks. What have you been up to? You didn't clean my room.
I went to see Granny.
Oh, I sent her a postcard from the beach where we flew this kite. And we brought back some chianti for Dad. And you'll never guess what we brought back for you. Did Dad wash my tomatoes?
Sat in the garden. Anyway, Daddy's been gone away for the week. Tell me, what did you like most in Venice?
Oh, definitely the carnival. We stayed up all night. Everyone wore masks like birds. That's when I saw the kites. In the morning we had breakfast at San Marco's and this man fell in love with Jackie. So I just stared into the canal and ordered another cappuccino and pretended I was waiting for a gondola. And then it turned out it was me he fancied. And then Jackie got cross with him in Italian and we had to leave.
You didn't see it every night.
Oh, Mum, of course not. I mean, Jackie's so sweet. She's trying so hard to be like you.
Like me?
Yes, I can't think of anyone less like a mother. You know, sometimes you have to be a bit silly with Jackie, just to get her to relax. She needs...
What does she need?
It's hard to explain. She's so restless. We spent a whole day trekking around museums and she could never find the picture she wanted. After I got this kite, we went to this incredible long beach. We ran for miles. We were shouting because of the wind, and Jackie made the kite to a perfect circle in the sky. Oh, Mum, it was such a brilliant day. Will you stop typing for a minute?
I'm at work.
Yes, but I have to tell you something. Mum, it's incredible.
What is it, dear?
Well, I've asked Jackie. I couldn't believe she agreed. I want to go and live with her in Manchester.
What about your exams?
Oh, I won't go till summer, of course. And Jackie says we have to discuss it with you and Dad first.
Jackie has no idea she'll forget to wash her clothes.
I know, she's so useless at most things. Not like you. She needs me. I'll come back and visit, look.
Whenever you can afford the fare.
Oh, Jackie will pay. She goes to London all the time anyway.
Does she?
You said, don't you remember, you promised after exams I could do whatever I wanted.
Yes, I did. Jackie, can you wait outside a minute? I've got to write a letter.
Don't go in. You swore that Nan was executive. You should have gone wearing that turquoise thing. That was a beach dress. Suited you much better.
Well, it's a very important meeting.
All the more reason to show them what you're really like.
Oh God, I can't start now.
You could if you really wanted.
I want to see Mummy.
She's busy.
Well, I can prepare for my meeting in her office.
Mum's not like you when she's at work.
Mummy, sorry.
Did you get the message?
The delay was 12 hours in the end. Airport like an oven.
Rosie's hopelessly overexcited.
Oh, I know, Mummy. I couldn't get her to sleep. But she's been so good on holiday. I didn't have to worry.
She's very sensible for 15. Wouldn't let me swim out too far.
She'd be tired for the first day of term now.
That's 3 days ago.
And there's all her clothes to wash.
Well, I'd wash her.
But you've got to go to Manchester for a meeting.
Well, Rosie can wash her own things. She did our clothes one evening, fixed up a line on the balcony.
Oh, it's an adventure with you. You should see her bedroom. It's all clothes, glue, paint.
Well, she's very creative.
Oh, she's full of crazy ideas.
Is she? It's just her energy, isn't it?
Oh, of course, with you.
Well, she talked about you a lot.
About me?
Oh, well, actually, not you, your job. She wants to bring me here to show me where you worked. You didn't tell me you got promoted last year.
It's nothing glamorous.
Well, you know, I'd be terrible at this. My typing's awful. Do you have to reply to all these letters?
Well, Mr. Rees dictates and I spend the rest of the morning unravelling his grammar. Otherwise, British microwaves would have no export trade to these young graduates.
Well, they better pay you the right price. You're doing all the work.
I'm only his personal assistant.
Don't say only.
I was lucky. My typing speeds are very ordinary, and it's only because I've got a Putnam's Classic, and, well, most of the girls don't learn shorthand these days.
I'm sure it's other qualities that got you the job, Mummy.
It's funny. Hearing Mummy in a place like this, you do a job, people treat you differently.
Well, it's only how you treat yourself.
You're afraid with you.
Swimming, sea air. Bit of sun, Mummy, do you good too?
Sat in the garden all week and been very... Been a relief you having Rosie these 2 weeks.
Did you keep the appointment? She's a nice woman, isn't
Well,
she?
it was a very expensive looking waiting room.
Oh, Mummy, I asked you to see the specialist, not look at the wallpaper. What did she say?
Nothing.
Did she do any tests?
No.
No.
She says I'm fine. It's just menopause.
Honestly.
What do you mean?
Oh, Mummy, what a relief! I mean, we even got a taxi all the way here.
Well, now you can catch your train to Manchester now, can't you?
Mummy, Maybank holiday. Come stay, just you, and we'll...
Fly kites.
Oh, that reminds me, Rosie and I got you a kite. Rosie says Daddy will have to show you how to use it, but I said you're already an expert. Do you remember that time you took me to Richmond Park and we flew kites, and we went straight into the chestnut tree and all the cockers fell down?
You thought you wiped out, little girl.
Oh, so did I. Rosie won't. She'll have kites in her office or whatever. You know, I used to wear suits when I first started working. Oh, is this Cornwall? Doesn't Rosie look sweet? Can I get a copy?
Rosie's told me, Jackie.
I wasn't going to...
Oh no, I expect you have another date planned that you'd like to tell me, like Rosie back up. Maybe you just tell me over the phone.
You need time to decide. In the
It's
summer...
not my decision, it's Rosie's. Well, she's made her mind up. I knew it would happen. Like one of those fairy tales.
You haven't told her.
Of course not. She still thinks you're her big sister, and that's why it's all so magical to her.
We were running along this dazzling beach and I just kept thinking, is this what I've missed?
Years and years and years you've missed, Jackie. Birthdays and the first snowman and birthdays. You can't pull them back.
I can make up for it somehow.
No, you can't. Those were my years.
I visited. Lots. She must remember.
Trees. She's had them with you. A day here and there. That never fooled her, but I let it fool you. I was the one who stayed up all night with a sick child who didn't mind her best crockery being broken.
Mummy,
What time is your train?
9:45. No, I can get the 10:45.
Oh, you mustn't miss your meeting.
It would give us another hour. Oh, I wish we weren't in your office. Where's Rosie gone?
Are you going to stay here, or are you going to make that meeting? Because you can't do both.
I'll call you a taxi. Mummy, I want to thank you. For the gallery, everything. You can't be a mother and then cancel Christmas to be in New York.
Taxi to East Croydon Station, please. British Margaret's front entrance. Thank you.
Come stay with me. Show me how Rosie'd like her room done. Teach me.
No, I'd rather send Rosie, well, with a labour round connect to Red Star. Oh, it's gone 9. I wonder where Mr. Rees is. Lee. Mascara over these letters. It'll be strange. I'm a single woman again. I'll oversleep. Hello? Manchester City Art Gallery, yes. I'd like to leave a message for Jackie Metcalf. Just say that May Bank holiday is just fine.
I've seen a lady with it at the opticians. What's it like?
Shush! I can't concentrate. This is a laboratory.
It's a sort of slit in your mouth that goes up your nose. You're born with it, and you're missing a bit in your head.
Shut up! Let's have a look then.
Opticians closed.
She didn't used to have it, you know. It grew.
Honest?
Maybe we did it.
Well, how could we?
Could we? I can tell you what her name is.
Go on.
Mrs. Worsley. That's right!
It proves it, our powers.
What powers?
In
the earth?
What happens when people die then?
They rot. Worms go up their nose and out their eyeballs. No! I don't want to do that!
Too late! I don't want to do that to Mummy!
It's too late, it was her idea.
No, it was yours!
Stop it!
Not despair!
Go backwards! You can't make someone's life go backwards! I'm going to tell her! Come on! What do you mean? It'll be too late, she'll be dead when you get there! Oh, I didn't mean to do it. Oh no! Don't leave me all alone!
I know the door's here somewhere. If only I could find it, the door to the garden. Here's a door. The bathroom. What a cold wind that blows through here. Why, here we are, on its iron legs, the white enamel bath. Cold. And your bare flesh. Even in summer. Goose pimples. Well, Father's made his fortune, but we still have to save hot water. Everything is a sacrifice in this household. Everything is a sacrifice for piano tuition. Tuition? One must go to the bathroom and lock the door if one needs to cry. So they know I'm here. No privacy in this huge house. My parents are cold. My parents are cold. Sticks and stones. But when I have babies, they will be called sugar, spice, and all things nice. I will give them everything they want, and they will love me. Mommy? Mother? What happens when you die? Oh, I wish they wouldn't keep opening the door. It's so cold. Well, I know I can find it. The door to the garden if I Just keep looking.
More congestion on the North Circular. Meanwhile, the overturned tanker is still blocking the tunnel. And it's coming up to 8 o'clock. A lovely rain looking down the East Road. Is the girl in that blue mini. Thoughts from the Beatles.
Rosie, I hope you're a success, Jackie. A big, big success. Rosie, are you alright? Where's Daddy? I hope lots of people came to your opening and thought your gallery was brilliant. It was only 12 hours. I never would have gone back to Manchester. When Daddy phoned last night, there were no more planes. I got the first one I could this morning. If only. In case you want to know, she died at 6:20 last night. Dad was with her. They said it was quicker in the end. It wasn't just stomach cancer. There were secondaries. If only I'd been here with you. Did you sell lots of paintings?
Rosie.
Did you? I didn't sell any. I cancelled the opening. I don't believe you. You'd never do that. What now then? Get her birth certificate, take a taxi to the hospital, get her things, I don't know. Dad's done all that. He's been brilliant. Like it was before they split. He knew where Mum kept the box. That's got all the family stuff in it. Look, he said I could have this one. That's Mum holding me by the front door when I just arrived. And here's Mum's birth certificate. And here's mine. No. So now I know. I was going to tell you in 5 months. When you turned 16, we wanted to wait till after exams so you wouldn't be upset. 1972, my first birthday. 1973, my second birthday. Christmas, 1975, 1976. Then you were in South America. 1979 with the birthday cake. 1982 when we cleared Granny's house. And our holiday in Venice. Have them all. We've got to help each other now. Why don't you go and get drunk or whatever it is you lot do to show you're actually feeling something? I wanted you to have opportunities I never could have had. No, you didn't. You wanted your life more than you wanted mine. If you were really my brother, you never would have been able to give me. How dare you! You are at the center of everything I do. Mummy treated it as though I simply fell over and cut my knee. Picked me up and said, "You'll be all right now, it won't show much." She was the one who wanted to keep it a secret, Rosie. I wanted you. Oh, for the first time in my life, I took care of myself. Refused joints, did exercises, went to the clinic. It's a girl. After you'd gone, I tried to lose that memory. Graham. Your father. He couldn't be there the day you were born. He had to be in Liverpool. He was married. But he loved me and he loved you, Rosie. You must know that. He told me he'd leave his wife, but I knew he wouldn't. He had 2 small children. The youngest was only 4. So we agreed. Separate lives. I wanted to bring you up. I remember I took you to Lyme Park one day and saw them together across the lake. He was buying his children ice creams, his
His wife was taking a photo. I think they live in Leeds now. I saw an article in The Guardian about his photographs. It was a very cold winter after you were born. There were no lights in the tower blocks. I couldn't keep the room warm. There was no electricity. I knew he had an open fire. It was trendy. So we took the bus to Didsbury. Oh, big gardens, pine kitchens, made a nice change from concrete. I rang the bell. The Punjabi man answered. Said he was sorry. They'd moved. When we got back to Moss Side, it was dark. Lifts weren't working. That was the night I phoned Mummy. Asked her. I couldn't do it, Rosie. I tried. It doesn't matter how much you succeed afterwards if you fail once. I kept waking in the night to feed you after you'd gone. A weak and stupid flap. Then I went back to art school. And Sandra and Hugh thought I was inhumane. I remembered the books that came out the year after you were born. How to Succeed as a Single Working Mother. Fairy tales. Sandra and Hugh have a family of their own now. Quite a few of my friends do. I could give you everything now, Rosie. I used to hate you. Only I never knew why. Sit down. I'm going to Oldham to live with Gran. Great Gran. Dad says I can. Sit down! Put your head back and look up through the cherry tree. The sky is falling. Mum used to sit here with me in her arms. I'd pretend I was asleep. I'm never having any children. You might.
King of the Golden River. I'm the king.
Father, may I cross your Golden River just to take my daddy's dinner?
I was in the boys' den. And they wanted me to kill you. Didn't work.
Are you sure?
Yes. The others won't play with me anymore. Tell you what? You can come with me to my secret hide. No. Not yet. Do you mind?
Is this right?
Holding back the years.
Rosie? Can you hear me, dear?
Sorry!
Oh, you're shouting! The neighbours will think I'm gone deaf! Is this right?
It looks great, thanks.
Needs stitching.
What do you think?
I prefer the blue ones.
Well, they've ordered 50, so I'm not complaining. Did 10 this morning?
I gathered that by the state of the box room. Bits of string everywhere and coloured paper.
That's not for you to clear up. Sit down, Doris. Enjoy the sun.
You know, I fancy one of those garden tables. White ones with an umbrella. But they do cost, don't they?
Perhaps once we've sold the next batch. We mustn't spend until we've paid off the overheads.
You shouldn't be bothering your head with work on your birthday. Just like your mother.
Did you see her present?
Oh, Mrs. W saw me take it in. The postman couldn't fit it through the letterbox.
It's one of her paintings.
I propped it on the mantelpiece.
What did you think?
I liked the gold frame.
Fun! She did it specially for me.
Is Jackie still seeing that man with the hairdo?
Dreadlocks. You mean Andy? Yeah, I think he's okay.
Do you think she'll marry?
Last time I was with them, they bought a duvet. They go shopping together.
Like us?
You promised you'd show me how to play solitaire today.
Oh, you work it out. No cheating, mind. Took my mother years to work it out. She showed me, but she made me vow never to show anyone. Not even Jack. And husbands and wives aren't supposed to have any secrets now, are they?
Listen, I've been trying all week, and I can't do it.
1 week is nothing. Isn't this sunshine cheery?
What do you think my next move should be?
What do you think, Rosie?
Doris! Take my shades off!
They're mine! I bought them at the checkout when I went for the ice cream.
There's a new Pakistani shop open, even cheaper than Quicksave.
Jack came home once and found me sat in the dark. I told him, I'm economizing. He said, that's just as well you left the whole light on. You can't win.
You can! Double jump! Look, is that allowed?
Yes. Do you know, I think I'll even take my stockings off so I can let my legs brown. I may be as old as Queen Mother, but I buy all my smalls in Topshop. Do you know, Rosie, there is no such snob as a snob that rises from the gutter.
Are we casting aspersions again? Rubbing at the royal family this time, are we?
No, I was making an inference to my late husband. Jack would never have tolerated this lack of modesty in a woman. Although, while we're on the subject, it is true that the Queen Mother herself was a commoner before she married up.
Ah! Triple jump! Fucking grill!
Does one have to lower the mood of the whole afternoon quite so crudely?
Stop attempting posh doors. You're slippery, Shirley.
Is it? Yeah. I don't suppose Queen Mother does all her own washing. I suppose now that you've got a hold of that game, I won't be hearing from you till Christmas after next. What, with that electronic earmuff you wear night and day? In my day, families practiced the art of conversation. Your mother couldn't solve that, though she tried.
Are you talking to me? It's hot. Like being inside a blue balloon. The moors are clear. We should have taken a walk to Waterloo Memorial today.
Wicked sticking those tower blocks up in the view.
It's so lovely here. Ken phoned to say happy birthday. I asked him to put some flowers on Margaret's grave today.
To think, Jack and I, 60 years ago, in the same terrace, scrimping and saving so that our child would have a better start at life. You do what you believe is best for your daughter, you know, Rosie. And then you find it wasn't what she wanted or needed.
Remember what Jackie said afterwards. We mustn't live in the past.
Well, I don't see me having much of a future. Stuck here with my great-granddaughter in a 2-up, 2-down, and forced to do piecework, scrapping bits of colored paper to lengths of string all day long.
How much do you want that garden table?
You fancy you can bribe your great-grandmother?
Yes.
How many did you say you wanted?
50.
Oh.
By the end of the week. We can do them sitting out here.
Campaign cards. Who'd have thought you'd earn a living off them? Who are they for this time?
Greenpeace.
Oh, the Animal Liberation Man called again.
I won't do business with organisations that use violence. What did you tell him?
That he was politically unsound.
That's a good phrase.
Heard it from one of the girls at the evening class.
Let me guess, Trisha.
No, a new one. From women's literature. She's from the tower block there. I met her in the welfare with her 2 babbies, and do you know, she doesn't look the sort to even open a book. But she is quite the best. The comments she comes out with in class. She can't spell, of course. But it goes to show you can't judge by appearance. Jack was wrong. Even so, I do wish you would stop wearing those dirty rags. You look like a victim.
I made this t-shirt. It got ripped at the last March. Maybe someone will find it in our cellar and remember. Remember me.
At least you're not wounded inside.
Look. This is a magic model. When you hold it up to the sun, there's a frozen fountain inside.
It seems no time since you were trying to push that up your nose. I'm going to put the tea on. Can you pass me my shoes?
I'll do it.
No, really, it is my turn.
Have you got me a birthday cake?
Yes.
I love you, Doris.
It's been a long time since anyone said that to me. 61 years Jack and I were married. I don't think we liked each other very much. There's a letter here for you.
There's no address on it.
Your mother gave it to me. I kept it safe in my scrapbox along with Jack's letters, Margaret's exercise book. The drawings Jackie did as a little girl. She came to stay with me once, after Margaret had taken you to London, and she left some baby clothes. And that letter told me to give it to you when you reached 16. Happy birthday.
I don't know if you'll ever love me as much as I love you, but one day you'll understand why I've done this to you. Probably not until you are on your own yourself.
Solitaire! Gran! Come look! I've discovered the secret all by myself! I'm going to prove it to you. I'm going to do it all over again, so I remember it always. Gran! Gran! Are you there? Never mind.
Must have thought, but I wouldn't be ladylike. Mother, come and look. Do I look different? I must look different. I feel as though I've swallowed a firework. Oh, it was a lovely, lovely day. We took a picnic, climbed the Waterloo Memorial, and it was after we had the egg and cress. He couldn't wait till after the fruitcake. I felt so shy suddenly. I had to just stare and stare while he was asking me. There were blue and yellow squares on the tablecloth. There was an aunt struggling to carry a piece of cress across the corner. These are the things you remember your whole life, I suppose. I didn't think it would be like this. And then we ran and ran, talked, made plans. I felt somehow weedy. Sort of silly for having given into love. Do you know what I mean? Mother, we had your fruitcake on the train. Jack put down a paper so as not to get any crumbs on the velvet upholstery. Then he sat in a strawberry. And oh, I got a grass stain in my dress, but Jack says he'll buy me a new one. And Mother, I got promoted to head of infants this morning. Oh, Miss Butterworth called me into her office. My heart was in my mouth. I thought she was going to take me off for this dress being too short. Jack was very proud when I told him, but of course, he said I shan't need to work when we're... Of course he's going to ask you first. He's waiting in the front room. I opened the curtains so the neighbours can see. Oh, and Mother, I've just seen the posy. Little white flowers in the window of Ameldon's. Mother, I'm so happy. So happy! I suppose, really and truly, this is the beginning of my life!